my family and all of my real cool friends and all of you guys, y'all, it's okay. Because let me tell you, I was invited to come to VIP full access to LA Film Festival, all women film, the all women film festival, this month. So, baby, you helping me out. I mean, you know. I mean, it's like it made me mad. Initially, it made me mad. Of course, it'll make anybody mad to find out that a motherfucker's going to such length to do a background check on me. Like, for real? I mean, like, damn. What makes my life so grand? Whereas, you know, I need to find out everything about this bitch. I mean, I need to find her whole background. It's crazy. But, you know, the flip side to it, it's taken on a whole nother different life that's a good thing for me. You know what I mean? So I will leave the security shit to other people, but though I will be armed myself, like they said, I have to do that. So, you know, it was something that I was a little bit reluctant on. But, you know, at this point in time, since it's kind of getting just a little bit too much, yeah, I am going to have to go ahead on and do that. So I'm going to take you guys with me on those classes and stuff. And do that, you know. It's just kind of sad to me that, you know, a motherfucker will get so angry with some dumb shit said on the internet that I mean, but you know, just like Heather Locklear and the rest of these motherfuckers, you know, you have stalkers and you have motherfuckers that's just, you know, love your ass so much that at all costs, whatever, you know what I mean? And for this person to go to such great lengths, they really love me. Because if they didn't, man, bitch, I wouldn't give your ass the time of motherfucking day. I don't give a goddamn. You know, and I know that because, believe it or not, I really love Kiana. I mean, you know, you know, I sincerely care. And when you care, you say things about motherfuckers that you care about. When you don't say something, that means, bitch, do your motherfucking thing. I don't give a fuck about you. Know what? You know, you don't care when you don't care. You know what I'm saying? You don't care when you don't care. So this motherfucker truly cares, you know, and they feel like, you know, I got to take this. This bitch is moving too fast. Some shit is going on behind the scenes. I'm sure it is. I got to take this bitch off her stance. I got to knock this bitch down a few notches. You're not going to. Okay, you're not going to. And let me also say this, guys. I have a misdemeanor. This asshole here decided to, you know, and it's kind of funny because I got a misdemeanor back in the 90s, the early 90s. I got it expunged while I was going through, you know, other entertainment stuff. And they were like, well, Tina, you can get this expunged. It's only a misdemeanor. You can get this shit, you know, whereas a motherfucker would never know unless you tell him, you know. And so I have to admit that, yes, I do have a misdemeanor. I will admit that. That one I will admit. But that was something that I was leaving for the show. Excuse me. That was something that I was leaving for something else. You understand what I'm saying? That was something that, you know, of course, you know, when you do certain things, you have to come outright with your life, your livelihood, your background, your everything. You have to come out with that because, you know, people will, you know, peep and pry and all that other kind of stuff. So, you know, you do have to come out with things, and I am. I don't have nothing to hide. Come on now, this is Tina that you guys are talking to. I don't have nothing to hide. Nothing. For me to tell all that I tell, please know that I don't have nothing to hide. But the point of the matter is, when you're doing things, you have to do certain things accordingly. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think anybody has ever come on YouTube and gave their whole soul. Okay? And that I have not given I've given 95% of my life onto YouTube. Not what 90%. I'll speak on certain friends and I'll speak on different people and stuff, but you never see their faces. Um, that part I shield. People ask about my nursing career. I shield that. People ask about, okay, well, let me see Tony. People just now seen Tony face a few weeks back, but I don't show his face. People ask about Ken and stuff like that. I've never shown Ken's face. I don't think. I think his face was probably shown in passing and stuff like that. Ken is in that video with all the pictures and stuff. There's a picture of me and Ken in there. That one I know for sure. Um, but you know that was just something that I chose to do because of this bullshit here. Whereas motherfuckers, oh, and then too, somebody hit Tony up on Facebook, tried to befriend him. Please don't do that. Please. I mean, we're not kids, okay? So the young lady that's, and I'm not gonna give her her name and all that other kind of old shit. But yeah, I had one I know for sure, but he's saying that it's two, I think. You know, and I really wanted clarification on that, but you know, I really don't know. But yeah, reaching out to Tony on Facebook and stuff, that's kind of, you shouldn't do that either. I mean, that's kind of, because he's not interested. I'm sorry, but he's really not interested. He does, you know, have his own set of friends and stuff. And, you know, respectfully, he just ignored your request. And so he came to me about it. And then I think I think he was saying that he just got a new request, another friend request from somebody that he doesn't know. And so he's like, you know, Tina, I don't know. I don't want to be involved with YouTube. I don't want to be involved with YouTube and the people that you know and you socialize with and all that kind of stuff on YouTube. I don't want to know them. I have my own set of friends and I'm a busy man. I don't have time for all that. So, you know, just respectfully don't do that. Don't reach out to my children and all that kind of stuff. I mean, you would think you wouldn't have to discuss such things. You would think that I wouldn't have to come on here and tell a motherfucker how to act. You know, over the weekend there was a young lady that I think there was two. But I know for a fact there was one young lady that said, Tina, every time I watch your videos, I cringe. You know, you just cuss so much. You just cuss so much. And my kids be coming in the room or I can't watch it with my kids. Well, you know, I mean, respectfully, mama, this is not a kid's show. It isn't. And it's not for the weak at heart. When I began this YouTube thing, I was making a video diary for my children. That's the way it started out, especially for my daughter. So then, therefore, later on in life, if she needs to know how to, you know, put together enchilada pie, she got that. If she want to know how to fry some cabbage, boom, I got that. How to cut up a chicken, mama gonna show me on this right here on how to cut up a chicken. You know what I'm saying? And then it just evolved into so many other things. But initially, that's where I was going with it. But, you know, the more I begin to talk, the more I begin to feel comfortable, and the more I begin to open up more and more about me. Now, you guys, if you guys go back to my very first video, I've never changed. I've never changed. My very first video, I came right on talking about I got a husband, man, and a friend, and this, that, and other. I never changed. I never stepped off my game. Her appeal was granted, y'all. Wow, her appeal was granted. Money is a motherfucker. When you got money, you could do some things. Because she had a murder rap and her shit was just, appeal was granted and all that. This bitch finna get out. You know, when you got money, you could do, I mean, you know, you can get away with some things that, you know, regular people just cannot do. So, I mean, hey, you know, it just goes to show that money will change some things. But anyway. Yeah, she's getting ready to get out or whatever. But anyway, but enough about that. Guys, just be mindful of some things. Don't do dumb shit. You know what I mean? Because it's not really fucking up nothing or affecting anything. Actually, it's pushing me further. I mean, I got things going on right now, guys, that I want so badly to discuss with you guys. So many talks and so many roundtables that I would love to come on here right now and talk to you guys about. But it's a thing that you just don't do until you get a start date. When you get a first date of filming or you get that signed contract, it's just certain things you just don't discuss and stuff like that. Because it kind of just, change up some things. And then too, I just kind of want to weigh my options on some things, have some things really looked into legally, and different things. So I just don't talk about that. So that's why I haven't been able to come on here as I used to and give you guys an everyday. I can't give you guys an everyday. Why? Because I'm moving and shaking. I'm doing a lot of things behind the scenes that I just can't. I can't do it like I used to. Though I want to, I just can't do it all the time. Okay, so enough about that. I don't want to talk about that anymore. Shout out to my new little kicks. I got me some new little shoes. And they're so cushiony. I mean, it's like very, very cushiony on the inside. It's so soft. Very, very cushiony. So yeah, that's what's up on that. Okay, then the next thing, guys, I was invited to do what do they call it? Hold on, let me tell you. A flash mob. Those of you guys that don't know what a flash mob is, you know how like Oprah on Oprah's show, and it was like all these people in this big old crowd, and everybody was dancing, in unison to what's the name of that group? With the brother with the crazy Gumby ass haircut with the wide ass part, and it got pretty little, you know what I'm saying, little, I don't know what nationality she is, but a little bright chick. And then they got the Asian cat in there, you know what I'm saying? A little rainbow correlation group, you know what I'm saying? Pop culture type of shit. I can't think of the name they get down, but they got the nigga in the front, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, but they did a flash mob thing on Oprah. So I was invited to do this. I was sent a video that I got to learn the steps, y'all. Let me play it a little bit for y'all. So it's a tutorial to tell me how I'm gonna do this, because otherwise I gotta drive all the way into Los Angeles, which is not that far. But I was sent the video to learn it, so then therefore I'll be versed on it. But I'm gonna still have to take a couple of trips to Los Angeles, to get with everybody else too. I got it though. I kind of got it.
Now you're gonna step on the right foot, okay? Walking 1, left, 2, 3, 4. Stepping again on the right. 5, cross. 6, step back. 7, step back. 8. That's called a box step, okay? Let's try.
So anyway, so I was sitting in the bed and I was trying to get this in my head on how to do this step. So I'm trying to wrap my head around this too. So I'm sitting here and I'm doing that. But anyway, y'all, I have some real cool shit coming up that I gotta get prepared and get ready for. Also, the Taste of Soul is in a couple weeks, and y'all, it's gonna be off the chain. How about Tyrese, Johnny Gill, Goebel, Naughty by Nature, y'all, it's gonna be off the chain. And what they do. Oh, and also, how about because somebody had sent me a Tina, about the Taste of Soul and everything. I'm not gonna get into the email, but anyway, I got the thing, and it was like, why I go on the site and they have your picture on the fucking Taste of Soul, and I'm like, what? They were like on the Taste of Soul thing on Facebook. Your picture is on there.